intestines, cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor gave me the diagnosis, cabin fevers. Hey, downtown, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, downtown, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Downtown. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, downtown. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of his six kicking in. I could win the Sion, I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they roll. They can't them all. Every king got it. Every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart.
In recognition of Black History Month, over the next few weeks, 2KTV will be retelling stories of people who left a huge imprint on the civil rights movement from our Respect Your OG series. Stay tuned for the first installment in this episode featuring Elgin Baylor.
February has arrived, and with it,
and it's the Pacers with the ball. 9-point game. Jackson is out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's DJ. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Duarte in at the small forward. That's the Pacers 5.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Hung outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella trying to free himself up. And Bogdan Bogdanovich gets the three.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And the Pacers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Now, here's DJ. Driving inside. Missed inside.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
They get it again. Reddish kicks to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Turner. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint because those have been big.
And he can't get the first one. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Now, here's Collins. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. The pass to Young. Top of the key. And again, it's Atlanta.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale boost. No surprise here, just a big-time performance.
For Trae Young.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Sabonis, the pass to DJ. Good.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Young's shot is off. Now, here's DJ. He's guarded by Collins. Here's DJ. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go.
Aboard the Concha Del Mar, earn double XP for all games played in the wreck. Meanwhile, the city goes haywire, as every game you play will feature new rules and rewards. That's it for me. Now get out there and hunt for glory.
As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in all business mode, ready to defend their home turf. Traffic coursing through brightly lit Indianapolis, the crossroads of America. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce joins us as well. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, it might go without saying, but LaMelo Ball grew up in a basketball family at their home in Chino, California. Some intense games with his older brothers were played. LaMelo said, quote, they were serious, slamming into the gate. That's where you develop, hating to lose. Everybody's going hard. I wish I could have seen it, B.A.
It's led to this, Allie. Thanks for that. So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt. Bridges and Washington are inside. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner work together inside. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's DJ in at the point. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
Pass the ball.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Here's DJ. Hounded by Ball. Pass to LeVert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Ball. Coming off 41 points last game out. Here's Rozier. And here's Washington. Turner covers. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Ball.
The versatility is Washington's game. The mid-range jumper is one of his best weapons.
And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And here comes the break. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an open.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Now here's Ball. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game.
And using his athleticism to his advantage, like when Bridges goes up and finishes alley-oops.
Here's DJ. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Brogdon. Down low. Here's DJ. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Here's Ball. To the left side wing. Washington passes to Rozier. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the triple.
And when Rozier is making this, everything else becomes easy. It's like seeing him stretch the floor.
Pass to DJ. Deflects the pass. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the three.
2 minutes.
Pacers with a rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
Brogdon against Rozier. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, you gotta love Rozier. Skying up for the dunk. Really seizing the opportunity and capitalizing with this tremendous leap in the ball.
DJ, he gets it in there. Give him 8.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Flat out. I mean, I thought they looked overmatched. I mean, I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
All right, kids, there's your picks made. Make some noise, fans.
.116 left in the opening quarter. Here's Brunson. Second chance shot. That shot missing. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's DJ. Coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta. Here's Hernan Gomez. and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Charlotte trailing. Right side, Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
And the Hornets with possession here after the basket by Indiana. Pass to Anthony. The layup off target. For Indiana, they've gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Three-pointer, Bouknight. That shot, no good. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. To have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
They've got Goga Bitadze, and it's Duarte in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Hawks was simply terrific. He picked up 22 points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. Another tremendous game for him. One of the hottest players in the league right now.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Bottom line, though, he's a pro. He understands his strength, and he knows how to play, too.
Here's Bouknight after the basket by Indiana. Good work there as it goes. Anthony's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Here's DJ. 12 points for him. Here's Duarte. Drops one in from the wing.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Pass to Bouknight. And Chris, during your career, you were one of the game's best on the board. Talk about traits needed to rebound at a high level.
I mean, the first thing people talk about is size, but look at Russell Westbrook. I mean, he has the instincts, the toughness, the want to. Any great rebounder, you have to share those traits.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Substitution for the away team.
The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Craig. Pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. From 9 feet out. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Ball outside. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Look, they came out of the locker room hot, and it got contagious. They've been knocking down jumpers like they were layups in the first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
And the first one at the line is good. Karis LeVert's checked in for Indiana. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Back to Brogdon. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Missed inside. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Duarte. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Yep, count it.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting a solid 47%. Up top ball, guarded by Brogdon. Ball passes to Rozier. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Pacers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second.
It's hard to think about Domantas Sabonis without thinking about his father. Arvydas Sabonis was one of the first great Lithuanian players in the NBA.
Isaiah Jackson. That's his second personal.
And the Pacers making a change here.
Substitution for your Pacers. Miles Turner. Juan Hernan Gomez.
A minute 35 left in the first half of this game. And in talking about Domantas Sabonis and his father, it's striking how many Lithuanian players have made it to the NBA.
Yeah, it's not a short list. Domantas is one of many. His father has a plaque in the Hall of Fame, and I'm betting there'll be a few more before too long.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Alec. Thank you.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Portis, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Anthony's checked in for Charlotte.
For Indiana, Juan Hernan Gomez. 1 shot.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, Rozier. Washington right side. Ball outside. Back to Washington. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer Rozier. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. LeVert goes in. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Oh, stolen by Turner. LeVert outside. Outside Brogdon. Banked it in off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the floor for Charlotte. Bridges and Washington are inside. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt. The jump hook. And scoring inside is Turner. Turner's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Well, I'm impressed with Rozier's growth as a distributor. He's capable of making some nice passes.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. He must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal. They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Washington. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
LeVert outside. Here's DJ. Hounded by Ball. Here's DJ. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
The first free throw is good, and the Hornets making a change here. Brunson's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Rozier against Brogdon.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's DJ. Brunson defending. Here's DJ. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. He's got 18.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Here's DJ. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to.
Oh, wow! Oh, incredible!
Oh, man, he could sky. Can't he? Bridges is an amazing finisher at the rim. He enjoys putting on a little bit of a show.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. LeVert outside. Brogdon against Rozier. To the inside. Here's DJ. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
That shot wide open.
But he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Duarte. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Over to the left wing. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Batadze. Pass to DJ.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Batadze. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 5.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's DJ. 18 points for him. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And here are the Pacers now. The Hornets making their last shot. They grab their own miss. Pass to Duarte. To the paint. Out to Craig. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's DJ. That one's wide left.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling for shots. He'd be better off passing them.
And that one's good for Brunson.
I just love the ball.
The Pacers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Pacers, number 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And some changes here for the Pacers. Portis, he's checked in for Batadze. And Hernan Gomez is subbed in for Craig. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Brunson.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting about 40% so far in the third. Pass to Portis. To the left wing. Here's DJ. Over Anthony. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Now that's the way you want to end a quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 14. And we're coming right back. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep playing. Take turnovers out of the game, all right?
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Juan Hernan Gomez out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Duarte in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Ball. Sabonis with some nice D. And the Pacers shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. From the baseline, DJ, no good. And for Charlotte, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Bouknight. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Pass to Duarte. Here's DJ. Hounded by Ball. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Duarte, no good. Here's Charlotte. A 12-point game. Inside. And they're running. Here's Portis. And he banks in the layup. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Indiana.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Which wide section wants a T-shirt? Checking in for the away team.
The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Sabonis. Shot from 12. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
You have to be ready to battle when going up against Sabonis. His size and strength can wear defenders down. Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
There's Ball with a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Pass to DJ. Stolen by Bridges. And here's the fast break. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Here's DJ, hounded by Ball. Brogdon, the pass to Sabonis. To the middle. Here's DJ. Ball with the rebound.
Indiana foul.
Ball's got 4 rebounds now.
2. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
The Hornets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth.
Indiana foul. Number 2. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball. Taking 2 shots.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throw.
Over to the wing. Down low. Shot is good by DJ. 23 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Rozier. Charlotte again missing. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
2 minutes.
DJ, no good.
Pacers foul. Number 2. That's his 5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And it's Ball off the drive. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's DJ, pounded by Rozier. Pass to Brogdon. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And the shot's good.
We've seen Bridges put work into that shot, turning this mid-range attempt into a simple shot.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. From 15 feet away. Pass to DJ. Outside Brogdon. Now LeVert, just 5 to shoot. High arcing shot. Ball with the rebound. Inside. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, incredible verticality from Bridges. I mean, he takes off over the defense and just buries the dunk.
Brogdon with the ball. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let up. And, you know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 8. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside. But hey.
And so the Pacers take the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Hey, hey, dial tone, in a place I can't stay, guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got